Hi, and thank you so much for tuning in to Armstrong Channel 20 and 100. I'm Miss Chrissy, and today we are at Poland Union. Today's book of choice is called The Adventure of Beekle. We're going to be doing a craft right after that. We want you to stay tuned. Just basic items around your house. Liquids and solids. Hope you enjoy. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Very good. I am Miss Chrissy, and I am here from Armstrong on Channel 20s and 100. And you guys may have known that I was coming in today for a reading adventure. The good news is not only are we doing a reading adventure, when you sit and you stay tuned, we are also going to be doing some fun science. So let's begin. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly awaiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friends from imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. Until he reached the real world. The real world was strange. It was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. By show of hands, who climbs trees? I do. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Can you see who's calling?
A little girl. I like a little girl.
Says hello. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a new friend before, but after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Bleak and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks, they told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. The end. What'd you guys think? Super, pretty cool, huh? So it's about making friends and maybe how we have one reaction with the other. Do you think? Sometimes it just works, right? It just sticks. Sometimes friendship just sticks. Some things mix together very well, and some things don't. So the great part about it now is we are going to start something spectacular. You're going to see one thing with another one mixed together. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix a liquid. Does everybody know what a liquid is? Yeah. So something like maybe water, right? Milk, very good. Orange juice, very good. Soda or pop, very good. And then something that we're going to have is a solid. Now, who can tell me what a solid is?
It's like something that's like rock hard.
Very good. So a rock would be a solid, right?
Ice.
Very good. Ice can be a solid. Then what happens?
It melts.
Then it melts and it turns into what?
Liquid.
It turns into liquid. So it goes from a solid to a liquid, or a liquid to a, yeah, very good. So it has different properties, and sometimes temperature can actually help that. So are your hands warm right now from the playground? Maybe? Feel your head. Is it sweaty? What's coming down off of your head if you're sweaty? Sweat. So your body is actually cooling itself down when it's sweating. But those little beads of sweat are what?
Liquid.
They're a liquid. Very good. So we're on the same page. There's different properties. There's all kinds of different properties. And that's what we're going to talk about now. So Miss Chrissy has colored paper, and I have little things that we're going to do as we go over there. Okay? So we are going to guess. What do you think? By a show of hands. Who knows a liquid? One more time. Liquid way up high. And with the other hand, who knows what a solid is? Very good. Can a liquid and a solid be the same at the same time? Okay, so by show of hands, who says no? All right, majority of us are. Fantastic. Take a look and see what you have on your table. See if you can find with your eagle eye where the liquid is at. Just take a look. You don't even have to raise your hand. Just take a look. See if you can find where the liquid's at. What I need you to do is I need you to pick up that yellow box. And I need you to open the yellow box for me. And all I want you to do is I just want you to touch with one finger what's inside this box. Now, if you're trusting of your neighbor, what you can actually do is close your eyes and put your finger in and see what it is. Do we agree? Is this a liquid or a solid? Everybody says? Solid. Solid, very good. You are going to go ahead and take the liquid in front of you. You may pour the liquid in this. Boys, point to the solid. Very good. Where is the liquid? Point to the liquid. Awesome. Now, I have something else that is also a liquid. So we're going to put some drops in here, and you're going to see, are the two liquids mixing, boys? We have our liquid. It was water. We actually mixed some food coloring in.
Where's my stir? I don't have one.
Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take our solid. So, young man, we are going to slowly pour this in. Is the liquid taking the shape of this glass? Yeah, how about here? Watch this. Is it taking the shape of the bowl? All right, maybe it's just because it's that color. Let me try this one. Maybe the pink one. Oh, so liquid is taking the shape, right? How about if we pour it in here? Very cool. So our liquids are combining into one. Here we had a liquid and a solid, didn't we? Does it look like a liquid to you? No. Oh, catch it, it may come out. Nah, let's go this side. Does that look like it's a solid? On this side still. So, we are gonna have one of our friends mix this up with your hands and see if in fact you can go ahead and make it together. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come around and I'm going to give you some in your bowl. What is this? This is the mystery of what? Very good, it is. So, it's matter. And matter is actually described as a physical or a chemical change, right? So a physical change is it changes color, it changes in shape or smell, texture, sometimes taste, and even in size. So boys and girls, if you noticed when we were pouring the liquid, it took form of your bowl or whatever it was. Some of us have something flat, another one of us have a bag, and we are watching the state of matter. What I want you to do is I want you just to wait a minute and see what happens when it's in your bowl. Many different things that are happening. Some of us have noticed actually. Because we are so hot and we don't have something in this building that's providing cool air, something's happening to our liquid. A little bit of it is evaporating. Some of our matter and our substance has actually started to flake. Has that happened to some of you? Is it kind of flaky? Is it no more dripping? and looking like it's a solid? Because if it is, two things have occurred. One, some of the water has gone up and it has evaporated, and some of the water has actually absorbed into your body because you're really hot. So it's absorbing the water so you don't become dried out. So this is what's happening right here. Look. It looks like that's pretty much now a solid, doesn't it?
Looks like
Because it's not dripping anymore. It's not dripping at all. So how do you propose that we actually make it
dry.
It's dry. How do we make it a little bit more liquid again?
By
Putting water. Hi, and thank you again for tuning into Armstrong Channel 20 and 100. I'm Miss Chrissy, and I'm here today at Poland Union. We hope that you enjoyed our lesson. We'll see you again next time. Goodbye.